Good afternoon, my name's Swift and today we're taking a quick look at the Snugpak Journey Quad tent. First of all, I'd like to say a massive thank you to my fans, subscribers and viewers over on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Lots of you guys and girls in my audience have requested a review of this, so I approached Snugpak with the idea and they sent me over one to try out for you guys. So without further ado, let's open it up, see what you get in this pack. So obviously it's a very bulky and it's not lightweight tent by any means. There you go. What else is in there? You've got repair kit, care instructions and assembly instructions. Then go over there. These toys, they're actually quite handy when you can't be bothered to roll your tent back up properly and just wrap it up with one of them. What else is in there? Poles, there's 3 poles with some Y or T-shaped Snugpak standard pegs. What else? This is the ground sheet, we'll put that on first. Then we've got the inner, which is very similar to the other Journey tents, the Journey range of tents, the Snugpak make. They just have little clip toggles, and the outer clips to the inner. You know how it works. This is an outer pitch first tent, so you set the waterproof fly sheet up first, put the pole through it, 4 to 6 pegs holding it out, and once that's all set up you can put the inner mesh in, which just clips in with little clips, and yeah, let's get on with setting it up. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get 4 pegs out, actually maybe 6 pegs, and I'm going to put the ground sheet down first. It's really nice having a ground sheet. That means you don't have to faff about in the wet and windy conditions on side of hills or flat land where it's really windy. With the fly sheet and setting it all up, you can start first of all with the ground sheet and then attach everything onto the ground sheet, keeping everything nice and stable. So you can see it's a bit bigger than I expected it to be. It's about, I don't know, 11 foot by 6 foot, something like that. 4-man tent. Good for 3 people, or one of them me with all my camera gear in. No, in all seriousness, it's a massive tent, lots of room and a big vestibule which takes up half of the floor plan of the tent. So what we'll do now is I'll get the fly sheet up, chuck the poles in, peg it out with the pre-existing stakes in the floor plan, in the ground sheet shot, sorry, and I'll bring you back. I'm just going to check, see if these are colour coded poles or not. And yes, it does look like, oh, that's flying away. It does look like you get one pole with orange ends, orange tips, and the other 2 plain silver. The orange tips go in the middle of this tent where it has an orange, or in this case yellow marker, bit of material. So I'm going to start on the back end and work towards the front with these poles. No rhyme or reason, just that's where I'm going to do it. So that's the poles all in. I'll start clipping the poles in from the back towards the front. Now with the poles all clipped in, all I've got to do is clip the front out and the back out, give it a shape, and then tension round on the bottom straps next to the pole ends. Just give that a little tension, bit of tension and strings. All of these little bungee elasticated bits of shot cord will do up a bit tighter afterwards at the end. Now what I'm going to do, I've tightened up the tent. I've realised that I've missed out a few tight points around the edges, and the back and the front of the tent, they just have little bungee cord, stretch cord elastic on them. I'll peg them bits out and see what it looks like. Right, so there you have it, that's the basis of the tent. All we've got to do now is hop inside and chuck the inner mesh in. So there's 2 doors in this tent. One this side, a big one. Just like that. Yeah, lots of room to get in and out. Plenty of headroom. That's me sitting on my bum. And yeah, that's quite nice. Over this side, got a nice big entrance this side, which you can even turn into a canopy if you wanted to. And this is great, I really like this. Just fold it over on itself and tie it up. Right, so there you go, all the doors and windows are open. The windows here, they do fold flat, they're just on a little material peg, if you want to call it that. Just to keep the air vent and mosquito mesh free of anything that's blocking its way, so you can get lots of nice cool air flow through, stopping that condensation that's bound to build up in any shelter or tent you buy. So let's get the inner mesh in. I'll show you how to do that and tension up correctly. So coming into this tent, the actual end of the doorway, of the sleeping area doorway, sorry, it's here. You've got all of this area to play with, lots of area to cook. You can fit, I don't know, 2-3 bites in here I suppose. But yeah, let's get on with setting this mesh up. Let's find the door. Well, I've found the door, so that can go that end. This can go this end. We'll start at the back and work towards the front with just these little loops up here. You put some toggles on from the sheet here. In each of the corners you've got tensioning straps attached to a little clip, you know, one of them 3-prong clips, and let's attach all these. I won't do them up, I'm just going to attach them for now, and then do them up at the end from the outside. That's probably the best thing to do in this situation. Corner one. As you go around, the more you do, the more awkward it will get. So just make sure you don't over tension the lines or materials at all, because if you over tighten them now, then once it gets high wind or stick falls on you out of a tree or something, which it's bound to at some point, then it could cause rips and other issues and failures. One more clip to do now, and that's done. All we've got to do is I'll go around and just half tighten these until they're semi-tight. You don't want to do them too tight. Yeah, just work your way around. Just get the excess material. Make sure you're not putting all your weight on it as such. There you go. Let's say half tighten round, and then when it comes to being on the other side, like just then, you know exactly how tight you need it. But it shouldn't be that tight really. All you have to do now, just hook up the toggle through these little plastic eyelets, little loops, and it'll be alright. A good tip is to actually undo your sleeping door and then put it up like that, so you're not standing or pulling on any material that could damage. Right, so that's the first row done. Now for the second row. I always start this side and then work my way around, just to make sure you're not pulling anything too tight. I've seen people do the top ones first, but by the time they get around the side, they've pulled everything a bit on the wonk, or they've just generally got the wrong toggle in the wrong hole cover. So yeah, it's always best to have something like this where it's a red toggle, red bit of bungee elastic to the red hoop at the top. Thank you Snugpak for putting that in, because even I have got it wrong sometimes, and as I just said a minute ago, you get one out of line and you have to do the whole lot again, don't you? So yeah, 2 more, 1 more, and that's done. Lovely job. Let's sit back and take a look now. Yeah, lovely job. Nice big canopy. What I'll just do is, as this is up, let's come away at the back a little bit because I didn't put the pegs in, so I'll nip round and do that quickly. So there you go, that's all nice down there. Lovely big area in there. It's lovely. I mean, got one of me, a foot of room, one of me, and then you get the idea, one of me. How I typically use this is, I'd sleep here and someone else could sleep there. We'd have a bit of storage, maybe a little camping chair or something over here, stove, whatnot. Yeah, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, there you go. What I would just like to point out is this is not a lightweight tent by any means. For what it is, it may be lightweight, but if you're used to a 1 or 2 person tent, this is going to be twice as heavy as that. Get my shoes back on and I'll get you guys to take a look around. Right, so there's the tent in all its glory. It's a bit windy here today if it's moving about. Just need to tighten up the back a little bit more, it's starting to droop. Since I put that inner mesh in, I just put this the right way around. There you go, lots of space in there. You can see if I had tightened up this one properly, it wouldn't be causing havoc. It's just something you have to play around with and get used to when you set it up like all tents. The head height, absolutely wonderful. Down inside this tent from the side door, you got lots of room. You can see how this is all put up with the toggles at the top. Inside, there's big air vent at the back. Lovely job. Side pockets all throughout this thing. 4 down there and 4 down this side, along with care instructions once again. It's a nice deep floor pan on this. This can go back inside its mesh retainer. Over there like that. Lovely job. It's not the neatest job, but it'll do for this demo. At the top, just like the other Journey tents, Duo tent, you have a little loops everywhere on the top and a washing line up there, so you can adjust that washing line. It's not stretchy, it's a actual all-through material, so it's perfect for hanging your clothes or anything on. I really like that idea, and yeah, I'm glad they put it in. So there we have it. That is a Snugpak Journey Quad tent. As you can see, it's a big bulky 4 or 3 person with kit tent. I also have the Journey Duo tent, which is half size, half the weight, and you still have plenty of room to set up and get changed in. If you want to see more bike packing and bushcraft adventures, please click down that side of the screen. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to be updated every time I release a video.